My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is August 24th, 2023. It is 1:57 a.m. 2 a.m. So yesterday I was pretty busy. My oldest had his doctor's appointment at 4:30 p.m. So that was a reschedule. And 2 weeks prior, I had his regular appointment, but he didn't want to go because he had his summer program, a basketball camp I had put him. And I told him, because everything is close proximity, I told him, go to the doctor's appointment, get it out the way. You could go to the program a little bit late, at least an hour or so. Everything is walking distance. He didn't want to. And usually what I like to do is that for the doctor's appointment, I like to make it as early as possible. They don't eat anything just in case they need to get blood work, so that way their system could be clean, so they could get it out the way. So I only took my youngest, so today was my oldest, and I like to do that in the summer. That way I don't have to take them out of school to do it, right? So this time when I asked them to reschedule it, they gave me at 4:30. So he had to stay all day without eating. So he wasn't happy. And I was like, that's not my fault, because I really told you to go 2 weeks ago. You would have missed at least, maybe the most, 2 hours from his program. And that was it. But he didn't want to. So I said, okay. But anyway, we got that out the way and stop at my local market, grab some stuff, some fruits. Well, not fruit. I didn't buy any fruit. I bought mostly vegetables and, to be on track. This is one of those local places I used to go when I was pregnant. Oh my God, I used to buy so much vegetable to make soup and all of that. So I went back there to get back on track. They remember me. But anyway. So yesterday I posted a video on our part of pure service. Oh my goodness. The haters came out the same way. Some of the tweets that I read, the haters were hating because one of the squad, it wasn't me, who called Meghan the first lady of Invictus, and I thought that was really catchy, so I titled the video the first lady of Invictus. Oh my lord, they come out. They came on my channel to post their nonsense. But anyway, I hope you guys are subscribing to all of my channels. But when it comes to Invictus, I will be posting pretty much anything that has to do with charities. I try to put them over here because I want to deal with the haters separately on that channel. Alright, so this is the channel. It's growing. That video had a lot of people subscribe, and thank you and welcome new subscribers. So this is my other channel. Okay, it has 3,128 subscribers. Yesterday I had this video out. It wasn't supposed to be out, but it's out anyway. I think I uploaded it twice. That's what happened, and I didn't think it uploaded. So this is the first one that uploaded, and this is the second one right here. Alright, so I have to remove one of them, this one. Alright, so let's see my analytic. Alright, $258.61. My other channel is not that monetized yet. It requires a couple subscribers and views and all of that. Alright, so I have a couple tweets for you. I have about 5 tweets regarding William, 7 tweets I think about Meghan and Harry, and 3 tweets miscellaneous kind of tweets. And then I have 2, 4, 5 tweets regarding charities, Invictus and Well Child. That will be on my other channel. Okay, the one that I just came from, our part of pure service. So if you want to hear about this, you have to go on the other channel. Alright, so let's start with Harry and Meghan regular tweets. Alright, so there's this here. I bookmark mine, but it started over here. Okay, so this is celebrity. Prince William's World Cup fiasco was all about his obsession with Harry. LOL. Okay, I'm not even gonna read the article. Alright, so there's me here. I like the spotlight for him. His mouthpiece can make excuses for him all they want. Reasonable, well-minded people will understand why Harry and Meghan left. And I put that GIF, the floor is yours. Alright, so let's read some of the comments here. Not too much because they have about 68 comments. Alright, so there's me here. Scared they boo him because Australia would. Okay, if they told him Harry would go, instead he'd been straight on a plane. Oh my poor Harry. Alright, if King Charles want Workshire Willie to do anything in the future, he just need to tell him his resource told them Harry is planning to do it. The only motivation Willie has is Harry. Alright, William could have pursued a project and made it successful while the Queen was alive, but he wasted time being lazy and entitled. His many attempts at finding a niche have failed. He knows he can compete with the king, so he target Harry only to fail. It's an endless cycle. Okay, of course, he was scared of getting booed, and weeks later, his brother will receive a standing ovation at the Invictus game opening. Alright, I think the internal polling is crap, and there is a reluctance to go anywhere near a crowd that hasn't been curated. Yep, that's right. Okay, there is a lot of quote, me thinks the lady doth protest too much about popularity. I don't know. It's, you know, Harry and Meghan could have been there, and if they were smart enough and they know they're lazy as F, okay, let Harry and Meghan do their thing. Advocate for Harry and Meghan's project, and just tell Harry and Meghan, when the thing is said and done, let me in it, and then let me cut ribbons. But they want to be the kind of nonsense they pull on Harry and Meghan. It's someone that is as if someone is multitasking, could do anything, okay, but they freaking lazy. They throw Harry and Meghan out thinking that they're gonna just get applause for being lazy, but they don't know the hard work that goes behind a successful project. Look at the I call it a few moments where Meghan was over there. Look how much work she put, and some of the work that she did, she didn't let the people, the institution in on it, because if they knew, they will sabotage it for her. Alright, she did it quietly and did her thing, and look how successful it is. Alright, and I think Meghan is very smart. Look how quickly she learned. She knows not to say a damn thing, and she did her work. I'm talking in terms of the smart works and all of that, the cookbook and everything. Alright, next tweet. Prince William and Kate are still very angry that Harry wrote about William assaulting him. Well, they shouldn't do it. This is the thing. They want William and Kate and the rest of the royal family, they want to live their life whichever way they want. And at the same time, while they're enjoying whichever way they're living their life, they're insulting people in the process, and they want people to shut their mouth and take their BS. This is the problem that they have. They do not understand other people's feelings, empathy, understanding, and caring. This is one of their major problem. Empathy. They do not know that. If they knew that, the way they would move forward, it would be very somewhat in a way of respecting other people. But instead, they think everything, all right, everything belongs to them. They could do whatever they want. But when people tell other people about their BS, they get upset. They wanted that to stay quiet. But if you want something to stay quiet, do good things. The same way, if you do good things, I'm sure people will say it. Alright, so let's read some of the comment. Same way he was angry, his mother told her story. For the sake of his throne, he wants his mother to bear her abuse without speaking out. There's the thing. He has found a wife who will abide the way his mother never could. That's for sure. Okay, take the abuse, don't let the neighbors know. I don't even read the comments. That's exactly that. Where have we heard this kind of story before? Quote, if people wanted you to write more warmly about them, they should have behaved better. And Lambert. That's for sure. Alright, quote, don't tell Meghan. Yeah. Don't tell the world, Prince of Begging. Bad luck, really, because you got your friends as mouthpieces for both Robert Lacey biography and UK press. We got evidences, but you are above the law. Alright, there's the shaking the head, Kensington Royal, Crimea River, thug, bullies, liar, racist, and mental abusers hate being exposed. That's exactly that. The mental abuser, they are masterful at that. They are masterful at mental abusing people. They almost got Meghan to that point. This is how good they are. And I realized that a long time ago. They are masterful at mentality. And the UK should never get near anything that has to do with mental health. Okay, that's that. They are angry. He exposed their cruelty toward him and Meghan. Abusers like Kensington Royal want you to be silent and hold the secret of their abuse. Yep, that's exactly that. He shouldn't have attacked his brother. Okay, Robert Lacey wrote it in a book long before Harry mentioned it. There's that. Truth can set you free, or you need to just get over it. You are protesting with your anger too much. Okay, that is how I knew my patients were lying. I don't think they care at all. They seem to be getting on with their lives, and the changes the last year has brought, this is all projection. If this comment is making reference to William and the Left Behind Royal, yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They just continue living their life the way that as they please, and then they still want people to shut their mouth. Okay, but William first leaked the story to one of his biographers. Harry didn't reveal anything that wasn't already in the public domain. Thank you. Alright, it's not very Christian of him to hold on to a grudge. One day he will be head of a Church of England. Learn to forgive. That's for him. Alright, but it definitely hit differently in Harry's telling, and in combination with other things that happened, it painted a very ugly picture. Well, if it's the truth, it is the truth. Everybody's telling their things and their perspective. Okay, that's the heart of it, isn't it? All the stories that got told about Harry, he had no control over when, what, and with what nuance those were told. Like the word spare, he owned the term, the stories, and took control back. Yep, that's it. Yep, everything that Harry have said, even in court, okay, during the phone hacking, everything he had raised, it's things that were already out there. Alright, and he just want to make sure to correct it. Alright, next tweet. Will was accused by several sources of bullying Harry and Meghan out of the royal family, and he responded by forging Harry's name to a statement his team sent to various media houses. We don't talk enough about the implication of his fabrication and what it reveals about William's tactics. Charles better watch out. That's for sure. Okay, Prince William bullied Harry and Meghan out of royal family, Andrew Morton book says. Alright, so there's another one here back in 2021. Tom Syke. Alright, let's see here. I felt like I read this already on another tweet. Did I put it twice? Alright, so pause your screen and read this. I think I read this already. Okay, if Will can fake statement from his brother to make himself look good, what other evidence is he capable of faking, and how long has he been faking things like this? If this man is going to be king one day, these questions are more important than whether or not Meghan wear a coat. Yeah, I think I read this. Scraping the bottom when you need to go back to a story from January 2020 and spread falsehood, give it a rest. Okay, so this one trying to tell Pagan to not talk about things. Okay, it doesn't matter if it was in 1892. This didn't get enough attention, and it should have. Very crucial. Alright, to me, the implication of William's forging Harry's name on an official statement are this. William viewed, still does, I bet, Harry as his property that he could operate at will. Okay, sadly, agree. Genuine question. Why do you believe Harry's account of this over William's? I don't understand why people faithfully believe Meghan and Harry's version of their time as working royal when none of us can possibly know what really happened. Well, they lie so much. I'm talking about the Left Behind royals, not Harry and Meghan. The Left Behind royals. They put nonsense out left and right. And they call them to court. They call Harry and Meghan to court. What have happened? Harry, Meghan won their cases. For Harry, is mostly about the paparazzi with taking pictures and all of that. Meghan, they tried to attack Meghan left and right, and she won. Okay, I believe it because at the time the statement came out, it made little sense, and many said so then. Harry and Meghan separate from KP because of endless attack on their names, but Harry's first priority was a written statement to protect William's reputation. Highly unlikely. There's the rolling eye. Okay, this and volunteering to help Daily Mail when they appeal against Meghan. Yes, how could I forget about that? Yes. And what about the one Jason Kunoff, okay, who volunteered? Okay, it was not necessary. He volunteered to put a statement to defend the papers, all right, when he was working for well, under the umbrella of the institution. He was there to help as a secretary for Harry and Meghan, but he volunteered to work against Meghan on the what's that, the privacy case. All right, so I'm gonna go, let me read what's there, and then I'll come into that, the 12 comment here. All right, let's see here. Yeah, okay. All right, so these are the haters. They will never believe facts. Okay, he then rushed with his team to release a fake bullying allegation to the world about Meghan. Nobody knows what happened or who those who were alleged bully are. Again, Meghan was his victim in this case. William weaponized the press against Meghan and Harry. He's evil. That's a lot of good sense. Yes, when they came out with the result. They came out with the result. They didn't put it public because it wasn't in the palace best interest. Okay, and then the people who they put on the papers as the bullying, they didn't even know they were in there. And once they find out, they said, no, take my name out of this nonsense. Don't put me in the middle of that. Alright? And then when they do the investigation, they come with the result. They didn't make it public. I'm telling you, if I was Harry and Meghan, I'll demand for it to be public because they trash her name worldwide. Okay, so if, for instance, I've said this before, if in the future Meghan and Harry, you know, who the people now who's living now no longer exist, including myself, okay, the palace still exists, okay, they're gonna put it out in their own version, okay, because they want a picture of smearing Meghan's name in a negative way for the record, for history purposes. All right, so if I was Harry and Meghan while they're living, I asked this to be made public. I'll even go to court, make it for the palace to make it public, so we know what's in it now. So if Harry and Meghan need to defend themselves, they could defend themselves now. Look, perfect example why I'm saying this. Look how William threw his mother under the bus, okay, regarding the BBC thing. I'll put some clip of the nonsense that he said regarding the interview of his mother. Okay, can his mother speak now? No, his mother cannot defend herself anymore. But thank God she did a lot of interviews and put her word out as much as she could. We know the nonsense that go behind there. So don't be surprised if in the future, okay, I may not be around, the palace come out and say some nonsense about the bullying. So if I was Harry and Meghan while they're living now, they could defend themselves, and all the BS they spew out there, especially the bullying, make it public and then defend yourself if it doesn't fit your what really happened. Okay, so that's that. Let's go into it. And I need to go back up. Oh my god, this is probably gonna take forever. Okay, the only person doing the bullying was William. He more than likely abused staff, but he, with the help of Jason Kunoff, collude to accuse Meghan of bullying when all the evidence point to William being the bully. That's exactly that. Alright, so there's a receipt. William wants to punch Harry's light out as pair reunite at coronation, Pierce claim. Alright, so there's more thing here. That, wow, that was this year. Friday, May 5th, 2023. I'm telling you, the squad are everywhere. Alright, so there's this one here. 25 March 2023. There's that. Princess Pushy, Kate's new private secretary, rejects job to stay away from bullying. Okay, Alison Cofield is said to be uncomfortable with the royal household and its bullying environment from the Welleses. There it is. Yep, I remember that part. Alright, so there's this one. Prince William's best friend Jason Kunov, who helped him bully Harry and Meghan out, is made lieutenant of the Royal Victor. They even make it public. They even told it. There it is. Okay, that's back in 2022, and I think recently he received a, how do you call this, some sort of a medal or something. Alright, so there he is here behind Harry and Meghan, and all these people that the palace hired to work with Harry and Meghan. Okay, remember, if the palace hires them, whoever is giving them the money, these are the people they're listening to. Okay, remember that. And I think they do that to implant, to know what Harry and Meghan are doing. This is what they hired these people for. The same thing that happened with William's godmother, because from what I understand, she was there to help Meghan, whatever it is, whatever her position was. I had to look it up. I don't remember. They give it some sort of a fancy name, and then when I look it up and I find out, it's just a maid. Okay. So William's godmother, they implanted her to be work with Meghan, so they could know what happening with Meghan. All right. So if anybody's working or move or marry into the royal household, is hire your own people. If you have your own money, don't let the palace hire them for you, because if they hire them for you, is just implant spies in a way. All right, let's get back. Alright, so there's this. What's even worse is that Prince William used the excuse of mental health to try and bury his story about bullying a sick man. I'm telling you, this is why I said these people should never get near anything that has to do with mental health. Look at what happened to Shout. As soon as Harry left, okay, this is a charity that he was part of with William and Kate or whatever, but once Harry left, you remember how they're trying to take everything away from Harry. Alright, but the only thing that Harry took with him was Invictus. That was his baby. But everything else he didn't give a shit about. But as soon as Harry left, what happened to Shout? Alright, there's controversies. They changed some sort of disclaimer or whatever. People's information. Shout was actually a charity. I don't know if it still exists, where people call. If they have mental issues, they could call freely to talk to somebody. Okay, so that was there to help them. So what they did after Harry left, they used those people's information. I don't know, it went to a for-profit company about those people's stories. Okay, that wasn't supposed to be. I'll put a screenshot of what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see here. William is a very sick individual. The family and establishment know this and have been managing him for years. They created him. This is what they wanted. Especially the people who's catering, the men in gray suit. This is their final product. And I'm afraid, this is what I said about the kids, his kids. It will take a miracle. The same a miracle that happened to Harry. I wish them on those kids, because they already got William. This is their product. This is what they wanted. After the Queen's father passed, the King, Queen Elizabeth II's father, after he died, they took over Charles. So they got a little bit of Charles. Okay? But the main thing is the product of Charles. And this is what they got. William. And then now, the heir to the throne, which is William's son, all of them, but they probably gonna focus more on the son, whatever, the oldest of William's son. So they're gonna continue the process, making even worse than William. This is the projection. I don't wish that. I truly don't wish that. But from what I've seen, from evidence, from what the final product of William, the son will be worse. And this is why I said I'm praying a miracle happen. Something strike those kids, all of them, okay, to bring reality to their senses. All right, so that's this here. This is the one that I really wanted to go into. This and volunteering to help Daily Mail when they appeal against Meghan. I still can't understand why someone who has everything can be this horrible. That's the thing. And I said in some videos, when they want everything, they're gonna end up with nothing. All right, there's this. Most of the time, people that have everything are never happy. They always want more and will do anything to get it. That's true. Okay, he can't acquire Harry and Meghan charisma and human intelligence. He doesn't want to put in the work that is required to be a good human being. Okay, because everything is nothing without control of his brother's life. Too bad he lost the privilege of controlling another human being. This is why he was saying Africa is his. With God's help, with our ancestors, no way. Alright, the UK should be very worried that this man will one day be their king. Yep. Okay, he mirrored the establishment. That's it. That's it. Okay, does he have everything though? Okay, superficial stuff. William is a vicious and vindictive bully. It's obvious he believed that he is untouchable. He is going to be a horrible king. Hopefully, the archaic monarchy is abolished before the end of Charles' reign. Okay, this volunteering to assist the Daily Fair with their case against Meghan and later find out about the Flyby incident. I then actively follow everything back then. That's many people. Okay, but both actions are just horrible and unforgivable to me. All right, people are learning. Let the blind see. Maybe this is one of the things I should put. Let me make a note of it. And I took one of my comment because I had asked for you guys to put suggestion of prayers. Okay, so I took one of them, like strength, resistance, was it residence? I think it's resistance, good health, and abundance. Okay, so maybe let the blind see might be the thing here. All right, because that used to be one of my prayers because so many people were not seeing the truth. Okay, someone who has everything, I bet he feels like existential failure because people can't really ever hide the truth from themselves, no matter how many yes men, how many sycophants, how much power, money, or privilege, etc. really ensures are human beings who, when alone and quiet moment, know deep in their soul exactly how mediocre they are. That's true. All right. Oh my God, I lose where I was. I need to go to the next one. Will was accused. Okay, sources. Okay, because sometimes I skip some of the things on my list. All right, next one. There's another one regarding William. Okay, I have one more tweet regarding William. Okay, after that one, spot all the pattern. Sky News owner is Rupert Murdoch. No one should shine before poor lazy Willie. White Karen wanted by racial stepsister away. Meghan and Letitia are targeted by royal family, UK press because Willie is not happy with what these two strong women is doing. Okay, with this, again, back to some of the thing I just said previously, is that William is their product. Okay, this is the person that they really wanted. The kind of mental and the way that William is, this is the product of the men in gray suit and the media in the UK. This is what they wanted. They got it, so they're gonna protect them at all costs. All right, so they've been putting a whole bunch of stuff out regarding William. Alright, so there's some receipt. Meghan Markle has been slammed over an ironic video message about courage and resilience that she's said to deliver to injured veteran ahead of her trip to Düsseldorf next month. Did I bookmark this already? Alright, so where's the date? I don't have the date. So it has to be this year because Düsseldorf. Okay, Queen Letitia's trip to the Women's World Cup final is causing headache for Prince William. Okay, so that was last week. Okay, Kate moving pieces to ensure Meghan Markle and Harry relocate to Africa, expert claim. Like they have a say. Like she has a say. Okay, King Charles conspired with Rupert Murdoch to destroy his son, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. Not surprising. Why does it? Said cheers, camera, click. A new team is born, then we know how the downfall of Harry and Meghan came from. I give credit to them for able to be above the law, which Adolf Hitler had once ruled. Now we got Rupert Murdoch, one for physical war and other for media brainwashing war. That's for sure. Everything must come to an end. This is a baggage for God. Okay, this is your baggage, God. This is all yours. Alright, they are proving Harry and Meghan's case. Those fools or baggage forgot. There it is, 22 hours ago. There's the thumbs up. I've noticed recently that the Fel has started to compare Queen Latifah to Catherine. We'll see how this one pans out. Alright, when will the UK grifter, royal German Saxe-Coburg Gotha family learn you can never be a success by trying to tear down people who are superior to you? Success is achieved by hard work. Oops, I mentioned the word work, which is not a word UK grifters royals are familiar with. Alright, so let's go to my last one regarding William. And then I'll go to Meghan kind of tweet. Okay, I don't know. Sky News been putting all sort of nonsense. Oh, I need to bring one more up. There's one more after that one. I'm sorry, I missed one because I remember I have two Sky News thing, and I was like, where's the other one? Okay, so this is the nonsense they keep on throwing out. Prince William will prefer to keep a distance from the toxic Sussex brand of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, says royal commentator Kenzie Schofield. Alright, so there's me here 2 hours ago. I think feelings are mutual. Harry left Salty Island all for William. Yet royal rats talk about Harry 365 days, 24 hours, 7 days a week, talking about tactics. How's the Women's World Cup 2023 going for William? How toxic of Football Association president then show up? Why even talk about Harry? Harry is focusing on Invictus Game 2023. I don't think Harry wants to be near William. Alright, best choice, Prince Harry and Meghan get more toxic with each passing day. You would think they will get the message that people don't want them around as their path is no way stellar. Okay, what is that? Okay, the whole story is fake. If you pay attention, you will know that Harry has no interest in speaking to Charles or Willie. This is all a distraction from Yorkshire William Lioness disaster. Wise up. Okay, that's the thing here. Let me read this and then move on. Okay, excerpt from Spare. When Harry makes his feelings about his father and brother crystal clear. This is what's good with the squad. They come with receipt. He said, I was welcome at Balmoral, but he didn't want her. He started to lay out his reason, which was nonsensical and disrespectful, and I wasn't having it. Don't ever speak about my wife that way. Don't believe any story saying he's going to the palace for talks or anything else. He's not interested in talking. He wants an apology. Alright, there's that. There's that Catherine Phil. The Meghan is a bully story straight from KP. Carefully timed. Every bad Meghan story ever leaked came from KP, making Kate cry, KP, etc., etc. Don't be naive here. You don't have to have a side to see what's been going on. Alright, so that's that. Okay, I think I got that one backward. I wouldn't want Harry anywhere near my kids. He's toxic. Okay, if you think so. There he is. He's been, what is it, next week? He's gonna go to Well Child. He's been supporting. Not only does he show work, he put money where his mouth is. Alright, so that's your problem. Just hope you never have any issues where you're gonna need Well Child's help, because Well Child is one of the charities that Harry is patron of, and he's been helping. Go out on my other channel. I'll be talking about it in my next video. Alright, so this is the last one. From Sky News, talking about Harry and Meghan here. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle planted the peace talk rumor in the tabloid because the pair know the only currency they have is their tie to the royal family, claimed Patrick Skizzy. Nah. Okay, this is pure nonsense. That's my comment here about an hour ago. Okay, nothing have stuck yet. There's the thinking face, laughing my ass off. You people, tabloid crazies, are completely psycho. You talk about Harry and Meghan 16 bathroom clothes, etc. Harry and Meghan keep on producing award-winning content. You think they have time for this nonsense? They left Salty Island pretty much. I didn't have room. I had to change it. They left behind royals. William and Kate wanted the spotlight. How's that working out? Okay, what does it take for us to sue Rupert Murdoch? We know that we don't have resources or backing to make the billionaire Devil Murdoch, but only Harry and Meghan can do it for us. Okay, Prince Harry is suing Murdoch. Alright, so there's that. Nothing these two do is surprising anymore. They do it also to try to rile people up because they know it will upset people when King Charles and Prince William won't do it. What? if they continue to play the deceptive game, they will this is BS, okay? Get a job. Harry and Meghan are doing their own thing. I don't even need to read their nonsense, okay? Harry and Meghan are doing their own thing. They don't need the royal. This is what pisses them off. All right, so this is Sky News who's doing their nonsense, so they're gonna have their crazies who follow them spew their nonsense. Okay, I put my comment here, and there's another squatty. We good. Let's move on. Now I'm into Meghan kind of topic. Let's see here. Alright, haters, aka weak, jealous, evil people can only break you if you allow them. Remember that. Meghan Markle is unbreakable, strong woman. Keep smiling, keep shining, and keep ignoring your haters. Queen Sunshine, Meghan Markle. Alright, so this is just a screenshot. It's not anything. Alright, so that was that. So let's go to the next tweet. To get to, that was like an introduction into the Meghan content. Alright, so there's that. Okay, this is a thread, and I'm gonna read all of it. And I saw it and I was like, wow. Okay, so there's this here. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I'm already 36 minutes.
This is the future.
Okay, oh my god, I don't want to mix them up. Maybe I could cut it. I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna interrupt my original one here. Alright, so there's this here. You know what, let's keep it let me keep it the way I was going, and then I could always cut it out. Alright, so let's continue. Let's go to the next tweet. Alright, so let me not lose focus. Next tweet. Okay, so that's the one I just read. That's the thread, and that was a very good thread, and I'm gonna make it a video by itself on our part of pure service. Okay, which living person do you most admire? Meghan Markle. I don't know how she continued to walk through this world with the grace, strength, and purpose that she does, given the unbearable amount of vitriol and hate she has been subject to, but she does. I wish she didn't have to. Audrey McDonald, what was it, in her engagement interview, where she said she tried her best not to read those tabloids. So that's how you keep to be saying, the same way I keep on blocking these people. I don't have to come with across their negativity again.
Well, all sorts.
Well, I mean, I think also because there's a misconception that because I have worked in the entertainment industry that this would be something I would be familiar with. But even though I've been on my show for, I guess, 6 years at that point, and working before that, I've never been part of tabloid culture. I've never been in pop culture to that degree, and lived relatively quiet life, even though I focused so much on my job. And so that was a really stark difference out of the gate. But and I think we were just hit so hard at the beginning with a lot of mistruths that I made the choice to not read anything, positive or negative. It just didn't make sense, and instead we focused all of our energies just on nurturing our relationship.
On us, yeah.
On us.
And some of that scrutiny, and you ended up making a very public statement about it, some of that scrutiny was centered around your ethnicity, Meghan. When you realized that, what did you think?
Of course it's disheartening. You know, it's a shame that that is the climate in this world, to focus that much on that, or that would be discriminatory in that sense. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, I'm really just proud of who I am and where I come from, and we have never put any focus on that. We've just focused on who we are as a couple. And so when you take all those extra layers away and all of that noise, I think it makes it really easy to just enjoy being together and tune all the rest of that out.
All right, she knows she's done no wrong. That gives her the strength to carry on. That's for sure. Okay, she has ghosted and hurt her family. Please, the way that her family have ghosted her. Okay, oh man, I need to look for that video that I did about the father, so I don't have to do it again.
Well, she had the audacity to say that this whole business with Thomas Markle, Meghan's father, and her father obviously, was down to media vultures. You know, we had made him stage the pictures. We had made him take a big check from paparazzi. We had made him basically sell out his own daughter's wedding. And I immediately went, I'm not having that. I'm sorry. No. And actually, especially not from you, Samantha Markle, who's just changed her name back to Markle.
In an A Current Affair exclusive, Meghan Markle's sister, Samantha Grant, or Samantha Markle as she now prefers to be called,
Samantha Markle, who's just changed her name back to Markle. So she can truly cash in on this. So she can truly cash in on this.
We are not paying her $200 for an interview.
So I just found myself saying, actually, when it comes to vultures, you're the vulture. And she is, and I'm afraid Meghan's family is littered with people who have been appalling.
Do you not remember?
The way the father backstabbing her, the brother, the sister, and all of that. I don't need to go into that. If you've seen my other videos, I've debunked this already. Okay, me too. Just because she met, it's time to black this one. Me too. Just because she met a prince and fell in love, the Daily Mail and other right-wing radicals are trying to get the hate train started here in the US. I was going to say Michelle Obama, but I think the Duchess has had to deal with a whole country hating you. All right, true words. Had the comments on her show how much Leonor for Sussex is tweeting the truth. Meghan is unknown to everyone who commented, a stranger they hate for meaningless reason. Her family, her choices, her absolutely nothing to do with us. Okay, for Harry and Meghan and family, there's a prayer. Let's read that. For I know the plans I have for you, declare the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Right, do not therefore fling away your fearless confidence, for it has a glorious and great reward. For you have need of patience, endurance, to bear up under difficult circumstances without compromising, so that when you have carried out the will of God, you may receive and enjoy the full what is promised. Hebrew 10:35-36. All right, for no word from God will ever fail. Luke 1:37. I mean, her mother taught her well, be strong, and she listened. Okay, I love her strength most of all, that's for sure. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one. Okay, I don't want to miss which. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. I'm trying not to miss anything. I might turn this video into two, maybe. All right. When the British royal family went after Meghan Markle, they miscalculate the strength of black women behind her. They F around and all find out that this is not that era of Diana. They're not gonna Diana out, good sis. We see through their games and will expose them each time. Right, exactly. Even before she married into the family, we already consider her our sister. Her action for communities and need matters to us because she cared. Meghan will not be Diana because we will speak the truth to the devil who call themselves British media and British royal family. We love you, Meghan. Such noise, many minority community organizers and professional group, including minority lawyer group, already had Meghan in our side. We noted her work, charisma, ethic. Be happy. You once had an identified future U.S. senator and the British royal family. She left examples for y'all to follow. Okay, except that she vacillated daily about the color of color. A solid and strong woman of any color will see this clearly. That's why they are all so pleased to see that you are happy to just stay on plantation. This is about color issues. What? I don't get that, but I'm not gonna try to understand because I have more to do. Okay, also royal reporters and the right wing and tabloid media outlet they work for, They are all learning. It's never a good idea to miscalculate or underestimate black women. There's a video that I came across. I didn't share it because it has to do with physical violence. Oh my God, I still have not edited that video from Alabama because, but anyway. There's a video, now back to my original thought. There's a video that I came across where there's a lady who was in a wheelchair, one of those carts that you sit in when you go to the supermarket for those who cannot walk. So this white guy, I guess, was doing his racist stuff toward the lady, and the lady got out and knocked him out. They literally were waiting to fight, and the guy, I don't know, hand somebody something, it was off camera, to fight the lady, and then one punch, the lady knocked him out, the black lady. That's what came out when I was reading that. Absolutely, I guess they thought we won't support her because she's biracial, she's black. They didn't know our strength, but they do know. And the thing is that this is what I like. Way before, Meghan have always supporting her race. She's talked about it, and she spoke about her issues that she had because of her mixed race issues and all of that. So this is why she got people still backing her up, because she never run away from her past.
A couple years ago, I heard someone call my mom the N-word. So I think for me, beyond being personally affected by racism, just to see the landscape of what our country is like right now, certainly the world, and to want things to be better. Quite honestly, your race is part of what defines you. I think what shifts things is that the world really treats you based on how you look. Certain people don't look at me and see me as a black woman or a biracial woman. They treat me differently, I think, than they would if they knew what I was mixed with. And I think that is, I don't know, it can be a struggle as much as it can be a good thing depending on the people that you're dealing with.
Okay, the fear of a black, educated, working woman with money, too much for some. Yeah, this is my best tweet of the day. We're gonna call them out, sis, like only a black woman can. Okay, Trump, 18 other charges. Yeah, when you look at, since Trump was in office, you have all those people, okay, doing investigation. You think something is gonna happen. Nothing happened. But at least we could say, at least Georgia is making things happen. If, you know, we never know how the court system might run, because, you know, they have people in every corners. Crossing our fingers, justice win for democracy. But when you look at Georgia, they're following too. All right, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. I only mention it because of this, the prosecutor in Georgia. All right, next tweet. Okay, Meghan's reaction. This is so nice. Is that photoshopped? That looks kind of the way the, let's see, that looks somewhat maybe not, I don't know. Right, royals, there's this. She is genuine and cute. She is truly happy. I love it. Stunning, 100%. Right, let's black, the trader behind. Oh, her. Okay, I almost, I don't know her name. Okay, I don't know. I was just about to black, but she's is talking about the person behind her. Okay, that's a different language. That was years and years ago. Times change. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I got 4 notifications. I have 3 more tweets. Okay, so there's that short thread. Another one. Okay, this might be another video by itself again. Okay, let's see here. But I'm gonna keep on recording. Short thread. Remember when Harry spoke to Oprah about never riding bicycles as a child, and toxic British media and toxic royal family pull out this family photo and call him a liar? And the second photo, you understand better how it's all staged. Please stay with me. Alright, so there's this picture. Yep, all staged to take picture. There's that again. Oh my god. These people, performative, that's all they could do. Okay, and this clip, let's pause so I don't get flagged, because I have to put screenshot occasionally. And this clip reposted from Archwell Baby, when Princess Diana said, quote, "Not by riding bicycle." She was clearly resentful about having the having to stage a bicycle ride for her photographers and wondering why. Okay, I never heard that part. Let's see here.
The campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely.
Okay, I've heard that.
Why?
I was a separated wife to the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
How did that show itself?
By visits abroad being blocked, by things that had come naturally in my way being stopped, letters going, got lost, and various things.
So despite the fact that your interest was always to continue with your duties, you found that your duties were being held from you?
Yes, the campaign was, in that point, was being successful. But it did surprise the people who were causing the grief. It did surprise them when I took myself out of the game. They hadn't expected that. And I'm a great believer that you should always confuse the enemy.
So the thing is that, okay, they were holding back some work that she was doing because of overshadowing, because the institution wants to pretend only, so anybody who's doing good work and the people will enjoy it and all of that. So, oh my God, I don't know what's going on with the UK if they still haven't seen it. So it's the same thing that's happening with Harry and Meghan. But thank God they left the country, and our prayers is holding strong for them. Anybody who's doing good work for the people, they resent that because they just want to show there's a picture, word of mouth only. Okay, the institution is just word of mouth. Pretend you're doing work and show the people the pictures, and then that's it, and then you go and enjoy your life. But when people like Princess Diana, Harry, Meghan actually doing work, really affecting people's life, changing people's life, no, don't do that. Oh my God, they did that to Princess Diana. This part, there's some click. They cutting different pieces out, okay, with this. Some of them I miss.
Well, the enemy was my husband's department because I always got more publicity.
That's it.
My work was discussed much more than him. I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path, and I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? I am a free spirit, unfortunately for some.
Do you feel that you're at all to blame for the fact that the survival of the monarchy is now a question that people are asking?
I think what concerns me most of all about how people discuss the monarchy is they become indifferent, and I think that is a problem. They don't care. People don't care anymore. They've been so force-fed with marital problems, whatever. They're fed up. I'm fed up of reading about it. I'm in it. So God knows what people out there must think. I would like a monarchy that has more contact with its people. And I don't mean by riding around bicycles and things like that, but just having a more in-depth understanding. And I don't say that as a criticism to the present monarchy. I just say that as what I see and hear and feel on a daily basis.
Oh my God, the UK fumble big time with Princess Diana. And they just did the same thing with Harry and Meghan. Oh my God, I'm gonna move it back here because it says something about the bicycle somewhere around here.
With its people. And I don't mean by riding around bicycles and things like that, but just having a more in-depth understanding. And I don't say that as a criticism to the present monarchy. I just say that as what I see and hear and feel on a daily basis.
Wow. The voice is not matched with the lip. Wow. Okay, so she was saying what she saw, what was going on. She was from the inside. She saw the pretending and all the nonsense. The institution didn't like that. Okay, pretending is what they're good at. Show the people some pictures and that's it, and they don't do anything after that. But Princess Diana, like Harry and Meghan, they hands-on. They want to do things. They want to change people's life. And there are times Princess Diana used to go to some charities, women charities, talking about whatever mental health or whatever it is that issues they were having. And I think she used to go there listening to people's issues, and will somewhat comfort her away from her own problem.
How often would you do that on a daily basis?
Depends on the pressures going on. If I'd been on what I call an away day, where I'd been up part of the country all day, I'd come home feeling pretty empty, because my engagements at that time would be to do with people dying, people very sick, people, marriage is the problem, all that. And I come home and it would be very difficult to know how to comfort myself, having been comforted lots of other people. So
her life from the exterior looked so wonderful. Gold coaches, red carpets, private jets, glamour. In reality, for her, was not a particularly enjoyable experience. And the fact that she had this to battle every day and ultimately to overcome helped her with that sense of appreciating what people who were really suffering terrible illnesses. The Prime Minister, Foreign Secretary, many of the ministers in government could see the benefit of Diana, both on the international stage and domestically. She was able to do things that politicians couldn't, and they recognized that, they admired her for it, especially when she started to bring the enormous symbolism and influence of royalty to very unfashionable causes. Just think about her impact on the AIDS debate in the United States. She went to the Harlem Hospital Center in 1989 and picked up a little African-American baby dying of AIDS. Nobody in public life had done that. Nobody in public life had even mentioned the word AIDS at that time. She was drawn towards the cause of AIDS, or leprosy, or mental illness. This was not run-of-the-mill, routine royal work. To some of the other members of the royal family, this was a mystery. It mystified some senior members of the royal family that Diana should choose such demanding, such emotionally draining causes to support, because she didn't just turn up and shake a few hands, listen to a few speeches and disappear. She got very involved, engaged after a long day of emotionally draining work. I would say goodnight to her, and she would go into her apartment in Kensington Palace, and there would be nobody there. There might be a butler to bring her a boiled egg or something, but there was no husband to say well done. There were no children because they were at school or they were with their father. There was no supportive member of the royal firm to say, great work today.
Okay, then I remember a story I read, and it all made sense. The royal thought riding bicycles was beneath them, so they made Princess Diana get rid of her treasure bicycle before her engagement to Charles. It's why she resents the fakery of a bicycle photo op. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is too small. I won't be able to read it. If I try, I probably will, but it's too blurry. Okay, I think that's the end of it. Alright, I think he was talking about never riding along freely without the press there. Okay, obviously. Okay, for the long, because the thing is that the institution is just photo op. They want to show they are about family, the fantasy thing that they are not. Meanwhile, there's Charles, after Princess Diana gave birth to Harry, go play go play polo. Okay, and then when he fell off the horse, broke his arm, Princess Diana ran to the hospital to meet him, you know, to be a wife of support. Okay, he didn't want her there, and Camilla was already there. The people, the security guard had to make Camilla go in the back door so Princess Diana didn't see her. I mean, this woman was disgusting, interfering in Princess Diana. Princess Diana was trying her best. Okay, for the longest time, the royal considered riding a bicycle, taking a shower, drinking in a mug, eating in a kitchen, etc. low class. They probably still do. Alright, well, you know, it is staged because no one goes for a bike ride dressed in a suit and dress shoes. That's for sure. That alone, that's for sure. Okay, yep, even daytime bicycle commuters in New York City either bring a change of clothes with them or a minimal change their shoes. Yep, that is true. But after work is a different story. And now look at him, living a life he only dreamed of. Now it's reality. That's it. What was it in the docu-series when he and I think Beatrice? I think it was Beatrice, the cousin who went to visit, they went riding and then they were wood and into their property. Alright, so they're living their lives. Next tweet. I have two more. I'm gonna split this video into two. Oh, my heart. Alright, 17 seconds. Please make it no music.
I see a lot of my mum
yes, there is.
and Lily. She's very Spencer-like. She's got the same blue eyes,
Blue eyes.
golden reddish hair.
I'm sorry, there's gonna be some other music to overwrite the other music that they put in this video. Okay, there's this here. I think I responded to that. Okay, once Meghan said blue eyes, some people never recovered. There's the laugh. They're still breathing through the wound. I think I responded to it. Okay, there's me here. There's that laughing my ass off. The recovery process may never take place. Laughing my ass off. Right, people are still laughing. Okay, there is nothing wrong if they change. The question is why Lily having blue eyes triggered them this much. That brought a tear over my morning coffee. Gorgeous girly. They can't believe that our dear Meghan produced red hair and blue eyes with the help of dear Harry, of course. Dear Meghan is so magnificent, too much to swallow. All right, let's go back to the main one here. There's that. You love Archie and Lily. Yep, Sussex siblings. Look at Archie. Lily is the one. Lily is gonna be the tough one. Let's just say that she's gonna be the tough one. Disciplinary, follow the rule and put orders where orders needed. All right, Archie, I don't feel that for Archie. This is not to say anything in a negative way, but the sense through pictures, okay, I never met them personally. Through pictures, I feel like Lily's gonna be the disciplinary one, is gonna be the tough but still loving, but follow rules and say do this, or if she set a goal, she's gonna achieve it and say you better do this, do that. That's Lily. Archie, maybe, perhaps, but I don't have any sense of that thing for Archie. Okay, there's that. Diana said, not in my watch. I'll leave my Spencer hair and eyes. There's this. Okay, okay, the Ginger Squad. This picture in particular, this is the one that made me feel this way about Lily. It's like she's telling Archie, pay attention, daddy's reading, or this kind of thing. The way she turned around in the video, it seemed like it's commending kind of thing. You better listen kind of thing. And that's how the feeling of things about Lily came about. Okay, so there's that. Every time I watch this clip of Harry and Meghan, I feel all flustered. You know the kind of feeling like when I was a kid walking in your parents while they're making out. It's very intimidating. Oh my god, I always marvel at how one seeming small silly decision can devastate life. It stole his mother at a key development phase and scattered everything around him. Thank goodness for his army family, Polo family, friend, Spencer family, etc. And thank God for Meghan and his babies. K.R. baby Diana, long big sigh. She was robbed of this. I hope she actually sees them and they feel her love. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, I think now I'm done with Harry, Meghan, anything royal. All right, so why did I put this? Okay. All right, so this has nothing to do with Harry, Meghan, or any royal thing. Okay, we all have a role to play in the fight to save democracy. When I saw this, I was not even gonna share this, but when I was reading some of the comment, this caught my attention. So let's go to the original. Okay, there's a lot of people upset with me because they think that I don't deserve all the opportunities I've been given. To tell you the truth, I never wanted to be a content creator. I was content with uplifting and sharing others' voices, but I'll never apologize for speaking the truth. Okay, I've shared some of his videos before on this channel, especially about when he said, dear white woman,
Dear white women, what the fuck is your purpose, huh? What the fuck is your purpose, huh? What the fuck is your purpose? Other than ruining the motherfucking casserole, what the fuck is your purpose other than voting against your better interests? What the fuck is your purpose?
You know, I've shared it with you because I felt I agree with what he said. There's a lot of things he said. Not all of them I share, but the one that I strongly feel, I share them with you. Alright? So like this one, I was not even gonna share it. But his comment down here really made me share it. Okay? So I read that already. And is there a sound in this? Let's see.
Never in my life did I think I would end up in such a beautiful place, doing so many incredible things.
And I'll be putting screenshot as this being played because it's from a movie, copyright issues, okay?
So, I'm sorry if I was maybe a little too honest with you. But I wasted too much of my life being quiet. Never in my life.
Okay, it's playing again. While I was watching the clip, I was thinking I was watching a video on YouTube with Queen Latifah and is it MC Light? A recent one, not like back in the days. MC Light were doing a live show. Someone posted it on YouTube. I was watching it. Oh my God, it brings so much memories. I don't listen to rap that much anymore, but back in the days, those type of rap music I used to listen to. So I was listening to it. Okay, back to this. All right, so this person responded to that. All right, let them stay mad. If someone told I would be on TikTok, IG, and Twitter 6 years ago talking about politics, I would be like, yeah, right, it just happened. That I'm telling you, these people, they force us to be on social media. Like my channel, I was not about all of this. But when you hear so many nonsense keep on happening, and of course some of the squad were asking me to share some of the things with you guys, so my channel evolved. Okay, a lot of us, when we see the nonsense that's happening, it forces us to be part of the conversation because they want to reject democracy. Okay, so there's he come here. This is the main important thing for me. We all have a role to play in the fight to save democracy. This is the key here. We all do. If we want democracy, we have to participate. We have to vote in every election. Why do you think the Republicans gained so much ground with their nonsense? Because so many people were not voting. And one thing I realized, there's a video, a YouTube channel that I watch. I mentioned it once, but I never had a chance to make that video, and I need to do a review of that particular YouTube video. But by watching that video, one of the things that I realized, this guy, the YouTuber, he goes to different places, okay? He talk about the way people are living, how they live their life, instead of hearing what social media, even though he's on social media, what the mainstream media is painting a picture of. So he goes to the source, kind of. Couple of his latest video was the what is it? He went to West Virginia talking to those people. They have a name for them. I can't think of it right now. Okay, because they are on drugs and all of that. And he went to Kentucky talking to those people over there. How come those people are so much in drugs? And then it just clicked. It just clicked to me from watching his video. One of the things that I realized, what the Republicans, this is why they're winning some of the red states or red state. A lot of the red states are on drugs. They're trying to recover either from meth or all sort of controlled substances. They're fueling them with hate and anger. What they're doing, they're giving them free money for what do they call them, when they give you money, food stamp and all of that. And then of course if they do something wrong, they put them in jail. But the cycle of thing, okay, create nonsense in their mind, okay, fuel them with hate, and then when they vote out of anger. But once they know the truth, then things change. So what happened is that when they do redistricting in those red states, that's because want democracy, we the people have to fight for it. All right, so that was my comment under it. All right, so let's go to my last one. All right, it's not about royal also. This one is a funny one. All right, come on. Okay, creative dad. All right, this was so funny. It's 1 minute and 1 second. They're watching a roller coaster thing, and there's the father making the bit. Something my husband would have done. All right, let's watch it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're going up.
Oh my. Be careful. Be careful, Dad. Oh my God, this is so cute. Virtual. This is virtual. This is so cute. Let me read some of the comment. What? Oh, what the hell? That thing you see on Twitter. What? How did they make this go? Oh my God. Thought it was a conjoined twins. Wow, this is some skills here for both of them. Have to maintain balance. What? That's some skills. Give me a effing break. People are just laughing. Okay, I'll watch this 1,000 times. It's always bring back the creative things my dad used to do to share quality time with me, and the days when the cardboard bags could certainly could entertain me for a day. How many of you remember being gifted your dad's cigar box? It was a treasure jewelry. Nah, well, I never get with that, but I'm just saying how the kids love to play with boxes, empty boxes. Oh my God, this is so cute. Oh my Lord. The way the father's doing it, look at the sound, how he's shaking her. Oh my God. It's when she starts screaming. Be careful.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you just save a couple with couple dollars from what's that and one of those theme parks. All right, let's do I'm saying a video. Let's do a prayer. Let's pick from one of the squads that I asked. Okay, prayer to give us strength, abundance, health. Okay, and then before I said let the blind see, we'll do two. One I'll do from one of the squad. Strength, let's say that. Pray for strength, and then the next one I'll do for let the blind see. Okay, amen. Dear God, please give me strength when I am weak, love when I feel forsaken, courage when I am afraid, wisdom when I feel foolish, comfort when I am alone, hope when I feel rejected, and peace when I am in turmoil. Oh, that's a very good one. I didn't expect that. So we'll keep that. Let's do one, let the blind see, because some people are starting to see what's happening now. Okay, Lord, I know that it is not your wish for me to go blind. This is the plan of the enemy. Please restore my eyesight that I may be able to see clearly. May my vision get better each waking moment. In Jesus' name I believe and pray, amen. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I have a Patreon account if you want to be a patron, and whatever I share on Patreon, because everything regarding the Sussexes is free. Okay, look at the video that I just made regarding the Meghan accomplishment. People are posting these for free, so I'm willing to share this with you for free. But in terms of support, financial, you could either do to PayPal, Cash App, or Patreon. You get to see different things, or things that maybe YouTube might give me some issues to share with you. And there's some videos I had created but never post them on YouTube because of its nature, and YouTube was giving me problem. So there's a possibility I might post them on my Patreon account. Okay, hopefully I find them. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of videos I had created like 2 years ago, and I said, oh, when I have Patreon, I'll post them. Maybe I'll post them on Patreon so you guys could check them out. Okay, these will not be on Twitter, on YouTube, because YouTube will give me problem. And there's one in particular, I think cyber, what did I call it? Cyber attacks, cyber something. I forgot. It has to do with cyber. I remember the thumbnails. That video, that was when I first started creating my channel on PYTE, and you see how I do my videos. Very controversial. There are things that I bring, not too many people like it. So I was brand new, and I thought people would think I'm a little bit too much about religion and all of that. So there was some stuff about that I said, and then it's funny, I spent like an hour and a half to do it, and after I did it, and I was like, you know what, let me not post it. I don't want people to think I have issues with religion and all of that. So now that some of you know where some of my thinking come from, where some of my humble opinion come from, maybe you might understand. That doesn't mean you're gonna agree with me. I'm not saying you will agree, but at least now you will understand where I come from with some of the things that I said in that video. Okay, so I probably will start posting these things on my Patreon account now, because they will not be on YouTube. Never. Okay, I had them for years. I never post them. All right, so that's it. Thank you for your support, and those who have donated, I truly appreciate it. All right, that's it. Now go to our part of Pew Service. I'm gonna do a video. I have about, I'll tell you what the first tweet will be on that particular video. Okay, it will be that. Okay, so go tune into our part of Pew Service and subscribe. All right, so that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. together. And, if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.